New testimony revealed in the impeachment inquiry today. Two officials adding to this growing evidence of bribery, detailing the specific rewards Trump's team offered Ukraine for the political help that Trump wanted. All part of the case that Trump was demanding a bribe to help his reelection. One aide recounting how she witnessed Trump Ambassador Sondland saying a meeting with Ukrainians hinged on if they would go forward with the political investigations. Another recounting how the, quote, deliverable Trump sought was the investigation into the Bidens. So this week is ending like it began, with more evidence and more firsthand accounts of this bribery plot. But that's not all that's happening. Right now, we want to show you how the witnesses are not only adding up, but how some witnesses are impacting other witnesses and moving where they stand on this important story. And we mentioned this in our reporting earlier this week, that if you divide the Trump camp up between the people denying bribery and the people just admitting it, it's not that only more people are admitting it. It's that as these accounts go public, some of the people who used to try to deny it have also been compelled to admit it. In terms of the players we know, you could say things are moving towards the Ambassador Bill Taylors of the world. That's the first person that we know of who objected to this whole thing, and away from the Donald Trumps of the world. So, as promised now, let me show you some of our new reporting on this, starting with how we got here. We made an animated chart. It's pretty clear, and it's going to get pretty damning. It all starts this summer. Trump and Ambassador Sondland pushing for the probes, but then insisting there was no quid pro quo bribery. This was before, of course, there was an impeachment probe on Ukraine. But even in private, Ambassador Taylor, who you see up there on the right, objected. He was the one who famously texted Sondland about this being a bribery plot. So you had those two camps, bribery and no bribery, and then boom, the whistleblower joins the bribery chorus, filing a complaint about this Ukraine bribery plot. Now, that's pretty simple. At that point, those were the battle lines. Some people involved said it was a bribery plot. Other people apparently involved denied it. That's kind of a split case. Now, back to our chart. Enter Trump aide Mick Mulvaney to admit the bribery plot, famously saying quid pro quo bribery happens all the time in a televised spectacle gaffe of historic proportion. Now, could that last? Would the number one staffer at the White House stay in that camp? No. Here you see Mulvaney migrating over to the no bribery camp because after that press conference, he reversed himself later the same day and now claims no bribery. So, however absurd that retraction, that was the last time the White House had several top people standing by Trump's defense here. Mulvaney was, well, pretty damaged. Sondland may be suspicious, but they were all united in the no bribery defense. Now, here's where things get really ugly for Trump. Take a look, because the new testimony reshaped those alliances. Back to our chart, Army Officer Vindman testifies there was bribery. Add him to that bribery camp, and then a top official on Trump's Security Council joins in to detail bribery. And then here is the most important shift in all the testimony to date. It happened this week. Wait for it. As Taylor and other testimony goes public, Sondland moves over to join Taylor and all these other officials, suddenly saying, yes, this was bribery. This is the move. Sondland basically updating, as he put it, his past congressional testimony and going, oh, yeah, all of a sudden, I now recall the bribery plot. You're now looking at where things stand today. Sondland's moved over. Mulvaney was in the bribery camp and moved back. On the left, that's what you have. You have Donald Trump and Mulvaney, who already told the country there was bribery, only to retract. And you have Trump. On the right, you have a lot of other credible testimony. So the group of people claiming no bribery is looking like a lonelier bunch against that growing number of officials who say they were in the room where it happened, and what happened was bribery, which is an impeachable offense. Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.